Hey there, you guys. I am back with another video for Eva Wigs. You guys know this is my absolute favorite company. This is like my parent company. I always work with Eva Wigs. I stand by all of their products. Every single wig I've gotten from them has been a bomb. As usual, they try to put all the information on the front. So let's do a quick rundown. This wig is the natural color. It is 150 density. It's 12 inches. It's curly. It's HD lace. The lace color is transparent. There's a 6-inch deep parting, and it has a pre-plucked hairline and slightly bleached knots along with the elastic band. So here's the elastic band that they promised. As promised, they always have the shower comb and a wig cap, which is too light for me, so I'm not going to use it, and also the user manual, which I feel like if you guys have watched any of my videos, you don't need a user manual by now. You're pretty much pros yourself. Let's set this box to the side. Okay, so unpackaging, we're going to take her out of the lunch lady hairnet. Throw that on the floor. I'll clean it up later. Take out the placement packaging, and we're going to take a look at the inside of the hair. So you can see that the knots are bleached. You can tell that it's HD lace because of the ragged texture. There seems to be a couple of little holes here, but that's okay. They're not in the actual lace portion, but that worries me a little bit with handling. HD lace is very delicate, you guys. It's like pantyhose. Like it'll get a run in that mug so quickly. So make sure you're handling your wigs with care when you buy HD lace wigs because they're not cheap. I do see that the bleaching of the knots has spilled a little onto the hair. If you guys can see that. So you see that little these little kind of bleach patches here. I'm not too worried about that. It's not too bad. If you do think that that is a problem, what you can do if you get a wig like that is two things. You can take a toothbrush and put a little bit of dye on there and go really carefully into those roots, or you can even take some of that black hairspray and go really carefully onto the roots if you don't trust yourself with dye on your lace. But let's go ahead and look at the inside. So we have the buckles where the elastic band will sit. We have 4 combs, which I don't use the combs. I just think they create too much tension on my hairline. And then we have that wefting, which is always beautiful, that breathable mesh cap, that gorgeous wefting. Now this hair is a curly 12-inch wig. It's completely different from anything I think I've done on my channel in the regards that when I do short hair, I tend to like to keep it straight. But I wanted to check out what their curly hair was talking about for the shorter lengths. It looks a little Michael Jackson-y, so we'll see what it looks like once on in style. Once we put some product in her, I'm definitely gonna wash this wig because I want to see how curly it can get. Right now it looks more of a tight wave than a curl, and I'm not getting any shedding or any tangles. I'm able to like run my hands through the curls relatively easy. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and wash this hair, and I'm going to tint my lace. Although it's a transparent color, at least that's what the thing says, I'm not a fan of this like tone, so I'm going to tint it with my homemade tint. You guys already know how to do that. There's a video, and I'll try to link it below. I have a video on how I make my homemade lace tint, and I will be back to you when I'm applying this wig. Okay guys, so I pretty much just plucked my part, and I plucked it to my liking, and I did get a couple of holes in this mug. So again, when you're plucking a HD lace, please be super duper careful. I have decided to go with the middle part. I actually plucked 2 parts. I plucked the side part and the middle part just in case I decide to change my mind at a later date. But I think for this video, we're just gonna go with the middle part. Alright you guys, so I've gelled down my hair, and I basically just put on my wig cap just to get everything out of the way because my hair was really acting unruly. Anyway, I'm going to clean off my hairline so that I know that my hairspray can stick to it. I do like this hair, kind of big and bushy like this. I don't know how I feel about the original curl pattern. I couldn't show you guys because of course I was brushing through the hair when I was plucking the part, but I'm gonna wet it again just to show you guys the original curl pattern. I don't want anyone to kind of be misled by this video, but I think when I'm wearing this hair, I'm going to be wearing it straightened or bigger curls. I'm just really not into like the wavy curl pattern, especially with shorter hair lengths like this. Okay, so as we start applying this wig, we're just going to fast forward it because you guys already know exactly how to apply my wigs. It's the same way each and every time. Got to be spray, hair dryer, and little baby razor to cut the lace. Alright guys, so I've breezed through the first portion of just applying the got to be spray and then my edges wrap. While that's drying, I am going to apply some product to the hair just to kind of get that natural curl back. Now the product that I'm going to be using is a combination of foaming mousse and basically Lotta Body's foaming mousse and the Illuminate mist. I'm only going to be using a little bit of this to add some shine, but for the most part I'm just going to be adding a lot of mousse to my hair. I like this product because it doesn't leave my hair crunchy, but it does kind of like wet it enough to get it to activate and then holds the curls in place without it getting frizzy. As much as I love this wet look, this product is not going to give you that wet look. It will for a second, but it dries very quickly, which is why I like using that besides like the water and gel method. I really like this method because it dries extremely quickly and it doesn't weigh the hair down either. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the Lotta Body Shine in my hand, really go in and rub that together, and just lightly apply it to the hair. Scrunch some more, scrunch some more. It's a very natural curl pattern. I mean, it's cute. It's just not my... For the beach, yeah, but I'm not going to the beach anytime soon, so it's just not my forte. Alright, let's see what our edges are doing. They've been drying for a little while now. Let's see if they're laid down. And again, this is just the first pass. I go back in and lay this down again. But for the first pass, we are looking pretty good. Alright you guys, so here is the finished look. A really pretty natural look. You can throw in some freckles or whatever. We have like a really pretty muted makeup and just a nice natural curly look for an everyday type of deal. I'm going to go out, head out to lunch with Craig and a friend, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Actually, I think this might be my new everyday wig. I've been looking for a new everyday. I've been rocking with that highlighted bob for a little bit, so this hair is pretty good. I'm glad I did cut that little sweetheart bang. I don't know, I'm making stuff up, that's not what it's called, but this little side piece, I think it looks better when it's framing my face and not just a little heavier on that side. I think I might even add some clips to this side. I haven't decided yet, but all in all, you guys, let me know what you think about this hair, this wig. Again, this is Eva Wigs. You guys know them, you know them on my channel, you know I love them, you know their lace is always bomb diggity. They take the guesswork out of it for you. You just cut the bad boy and it is adhered and looking good. It looks like a scalp. My part looks really good. I'm happy about it. I think it might be actually crooked, so I'll fix that at a later date, but other than that, you guys, that's about it. Hold on, let me show you the back of the hair. So here's what the back looks like. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think I do need to put some more mousse on this side. It looks a little dry on that end, but other than that, everything looks good. It's a nice wave. This is the natural curl with, why am I talking to no one? So the natural curl pattern is just like a nice wave. It's nothing too extravagant, too special or anything. When you put the mousse in, it kind of just sits and it keeps the frizz away. It doesn't get any bigger than this unless you start running your hands through it. And that's just about it for this video, you guys. I don't have any cons about this wig. I did get some shedding, and I do have hair on me from when I cut, which is not the smartest thing to do. Don't get dressed and then decide to cut your hair. But I did get some shedding when I was running my hands through with the mousse. That could have been from when I was plucking the part earlier. I'm not sure, but I don't think that this hair will shed anymore. Other than that, you guys, I think this is the end of the video, so I cannot ramble. I'm going to try and do my scale, and I'm pretty sure this gets like high 8s to 10s across the board because this wig is amazing. I'm not going to color it. I'm going to keep it the natural black because I really, really like this look. And if you guys have any questions or comments, concerns about Eva wigs, or have you tried Eva wigs? I mean, I've done at least 20 videos for them by now. Have you guys tried a wig for them yet? Do you have anything to add to my review so that everybody knows down below? Go ahead and add your comment, thumbs this up, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.